Welcome to the Isabella Banks YouTube channel. I'm Weezy, and as ever, get it? As ever, Megan's brand. Anyway, it's a pleasure to be here, be back here with you guys. It feels like it's been quite an age. Guys, let's talk Prince Harry, Meghan, lawsuits, Beyonce, bath salts, not the Florida kind, the with love Megan kind. That's quite a bit to cover, but I promise you it's going to be as entertaining as ever. Okay, so where do we start? Oh my goodness. Let us start with Thomas Markle Jr., who it seems is wilding out at the moment. Yep, properly wilding out because it looks like he and his father are broke again. Um, but before I talk about what they've done today, it feels like it was just yesterday, and I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, when Thomas Markle popped up on Talk TV. Here, for those who have been watching what has been happening in Sussex World, he popped up on Talk TV saying Meghan will divorce Harry as soon as their titles are stripped by William. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Anyway, he was there looking miserable, like a Bond villain, talking about how Meghan is going to get divorced once William becomes king and strips their title. My question to him is, why are you so invested in a woman who doesn't even bear you any mind? I mean, really. Megan must have heard about it, seen it. Somebody must have brought it to her attention because she was just like, it feels to me. You don't need to send me any messages saying Megan doesn't look at social media because we know that she probably works with someone who would bring such things to her attention. And she was like, not today, Satan. No, I am done with you guys. And I'm loving the energy from Megan at the moment. But then, just shortly before I came on this evening, what do I see? Megan's dad, new life. Megan's dad's new life, a world away from hers. He rents £500 a month apartment in the Philippines with son. Can you imagine? So Thomas Markle Jr. and Thomas Markle Sr. are out there in the Philippines, and it looks like they have run out of money. Because they are out here giving interviews, and someone organized a fundraiser for them, and it is reaching £50,000. But then again, it then makes me understand the reason why Thomas Markle Jr. was out here giving an interview with Talk TV. They're broke. And I think the appearance fee for appearing on these talk shows is about £75. If anybody knows, you can correct me in the comments. But yeah, it's an earning opportunity for them to come on to imagine that because you're broke, and if you want to get money, the easiest way for you to get money is for you to come online, talk to the people who hate your sister, your half sister, or albeit, and so you can make money so that you can eat. It's quite unfortunate. Anyway, Megan is not paying them any mind. She's not paying them dust. Mm-mm. She rolled up to Beyonce's Cowboy Carter concert looking like 10 over 10 minus nothing, with her man looking like they're very much in love, and I love it for them. I love this. I love this. This is the reason why we're doing what we're doing, for them to have their peace, for them to be able to attend concerts. Just live the way regular people are living, right? Anyway, Beyonce was so happy they were there. She posted Harry and Meghan on her website. Now that's acknowledgement if I ever saw it. I went onto Beyonce's website and I actually saw this. This photograph is actually from Beyonce's website. Love it. Talk about women supporting women, right? Beyonce said, if your family won't post you, I will. Meanwhile, the British media are busy foaming at the mouth, trying to show everybody how much they hate Harry and Meghan. But other people in the world are just like, yeah, we see what's happening and we are not convinced by what you're trying to sell to us. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you can't fake influence. And they're trying to convince us that Harry and Meghan are to be hated. But and they're trying to tell us that the rest of the royal family are more influential than Harry and Meghan. But what you can't do is to fake influence, right? Within minutes of me people catching sight of the dress Meghan was wearing, the dress is sold out already. The dress is sold out already. What kind of jazz is that? Is that some kind of voodoo? Megan is so influential. That is ridiculous. And she looks so good in the dress. I'm sure the designer, oh, it's Carolina Herrera, must have been so happy she wore the dress because instantly the dress was sold out. It's such a sweet dress as well. Very different to what a lot of the people who are attending the concert are wearing. It's fantastic. Anyway, switching gears for a bit. Then came Karen from Radar Online. You guys must have heard about this story, right? During the course of the week, who apparently tried a DIY bath salt recipe, the one that Megan featured in her Netflix series, and then threatened to sue Megan for $10 million. Girl, 10 million. She burnt herself making bath salts and blamed Megan. That's not a lawsuit. That's a sitcom episode, a comedic one at that. Anyway, what I love is that Megan got her lawyers to respond. In case you didn't hear this bit of the story, Megan got her lawyers to respond to the lady and they bodied her from top to bottom. They said, and I paraphrase, girl, did you skip the warning labels and try to freestyle with Epsom salts while diabetic? That's not like the negligence. That's natural selection. You decided to be stupid and then you want to blame Megan for your stupidity. How does that work? As this Twitter person said, Megan is too nice. She should countersue the dummy who wants free money. I don't remember where on the show Megan forced anybody to follow her recipes. You do what works for you. If you know you have any allergy or dietary restrictions, it's common sense. Don't. Megan is not your ATM. And if there's anything that I hate about this whole smear campaign and what it can do, apart from destroying the person's reputation, it's the pylon, people who want to take advantage of you, people who just want to join the people who want to destroy you and your finances. But anyway, Megan and her lawyer have got this covered. They completely. I am loving Megan's new energy. Honestly, she's not taking mess from anybody this season. She is tired. When she says she's tired of trying to prove herself to people, she meant it. She's like, I am tired. I am tired of trying to prove the kind of person that I am. And it's coming out, the energy is coming out as we speak. Let's be real, the British press is getting more unhinged by the hour. So instead of Harry writing sad letters or Meghan staying silent, bring in the lawyers with the smoke, is what I say. Yes, enough. a little more sass, a little more seasoned desist, just dial it up at least by 10%, because being nice is not working, right? So they need to do something, they need to do more to protect themselves because it's tipping the edge now. Mm. Before we continue, if this is your first time on this channel, please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and leave a comment or two in the comment section. If you have visited before and you have not yet subscribed, let today be this day you decide to subscribe. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are almost at 6,000 subscribers. Can you believe it? I can't believe it myself, but we're almost at 6,000 subscribers. We are on a mission to get to 10K subscribers, so there's still work to do. So if you know you have been listening and you haven't checked to see whether you are actually subscribed, can I just beg you to check now as you listen to me to see whether you're actually subscribed and click the subscribe button. Take a leap of faith with me. It's fun over here. Thank you to all those people who have been rocking with me from the beginning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Sorry, don't forget to hit the like and button or leave a comment in the comment section. It's always fun to hear from you. I feel like more of the tea gets spilled in the comment section because the comment section on my videos is just so busy after a video. Anyway, I am going to be following Megan's path and copying her style, not just her fashion sense, but the way she decides that she's going to be operating. Because, yeah, I feel like that is needed in order for us to protect our mental health. And for that reason, we are going to be talking about this bit of good news. Did you guys know that the Invictus Games were over in Ghana? Yes. Invictus Games just did an exploratory mission in Ghana to see if West Africa is ready to get in the hosting game. I would say that Nigeria is. I don't know about the rest of West Africa, but I know that Nigeria is. Oh, but let me tell you, if Ghana gets the Invictus before Nigeria, Nigeria will shout from the rooftops. Rooftops. Megan is 43% Nigerian. That's our cousin. You can't skip the family for neighbors. Sending David Wiseman instead of Harry and Meghan, that is a smart move because trust me, the internet would have broken. The people in the world wouldn't have heard the last of it. And even while they were in Ghana, if Harry and Meghan had happened to go to Ghana instead of David Wiseman, the Nigerian officials would have been calling them consistently. So, what are you doing now? And what are you doing now? Are you sure you're okay? Stop over in Lagos for jollof rice, or we're going to riot. I don't know why we're like that, but we just are. Uh, I don't know why we're like that. But wouldn't it be fun if, like, a West African country is able, or an African country, not just the West Africa, but African country is able to host the Invictus Games? I know that they have to put um, infrastructure in place, but if other places can do it, then why can't Africa do it? I know that Nigeria has hosted the football, is it World Cup or something like that? They've hosted some international games in Nigeria. So if they're able to do that, they should be able to do the Invictus Games as well. But we would not hear the last of it if any African country happens to host the Invictus Games before Nigeria. That's it. The rest of the world is done. You will hear about it for years. It will be in folk history. It will be in history, in the history books, to be argued just the way Nigerians argue about jollof rice. They will not let anybody hear the last of it, honestly. And so I don't think it is worth it to Invictus to engage with Nigerians in that way. The best thing that they could do, most probably, will be to just quietly bring the games to Nigeria, and then any other African country can have a go. I don't know why Nigerians are like that, but they just are. Reba says Nigeria is already a part of the Invictus Games. They have competed twice and are building a center and hospital now. Maybe that center being built can host the Invictus Games. Oh, I know, Reba. I know that Nigeria is already part of the Invictus Games and they have competed twice. What I'm talking about is hosting. I think that they are good. The David Wiseman and the Invictus Games team are considering. Well, first of all, they're looking to see if they can expand the membership of the Invictus Games. But apart from that, and what I'm saying is that if why can't Africa host the games in any of the African countries? Why are we not able to host? And what I'm saying is that if there's any country who is going to host, Nigeria will jealously guard its territory because Megan is 43% Nigerian. And apart from that, Nigerians just have this thing. They feel like they're the grandfather of every African country. And so if anything is happening, they have to be at the forefront of it before any other African country. Meanwhile, it used to be that way because they were at the forefront in a lot of ways in terms of the country and the progress of the country, but we have since fallen behind if the truth is going to be told. So they won't be able to rely on their technical expertise, but they will hold on to the fact that Megan is 43% Nigerian and declare that if any country gets the host before Nigeria, that means that they have disrespected Megan. Nigerians are just so silly. Lorna says, "Oh Lord, the Nigerian Ghana feud. Honestly, they will literally break the internet if Ghana happens to host the games before. They shouldn't even think about it. And I know that um, Prince Harry doesn't have the ultimate decision making capacity on the board of trustees. But if the trustees are going to make a decision, this decision will be very bad for Africa if they decide to choose any other country to host first. We're not saying that you can't host at all, but we're saying that it has to be Nigeria first. Reba says, I hope that they do. The fact that the defense minister was denied entry into Canada may make them hosts just to spite the evil royal family. Exactly. Exactly. Nigerians just like to flex. Robin Samuel says the team visited Nigeria, Ghana, and Kenya. According to David's message, Ghana wants in. Yes. But I mentioned Ghana particularly because it was the Ghanaians who actually were showing the interest in hosting the games. And what I'm saying is, Ghana, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. We're not going to let you do that. Not yet. Nigeria has to have a go. Oh dear. Anyway, so guys, it's messy out here. Lawsuits, smear campaigns, and unbothered black girl joy. But if there's one thing we know, Megan is still rising, they're still smiling, still shining, still living rent free in the minds of the entire British tabloid industry. Let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and share because the more we amplify the truth, the harder it is for the lies to stick. In my next video, I'm going to be breaking down the points raised in the preliminary hearing of Prince Harry's case against the Daily Mail. So stay tuned for that one. Until next time, this is Weezy signing out. Thank you all to my moderators, Lorna and Carly Girl. See you guys next time. Bye now. Bye.